Oops. Oh, it's working. Hello, guys. As I always do, welcome to the Jonas Castali YouTube channel. It's a nice Saturday. The weather is really good. And I'm here in my studio to record one more. It's a series, funny stories that I start, and then I decided to shoot another video today about something that happened to me some time ago, like 5-6 years. But you know, that's the intent, to tell things that happened to me. And I'm having here, just went to the grocery store with my wife, and I just came back and I'm having my gin tonica here. And I want to tell you guys one more funny story that happened to me when I used to live in the other house, two-story house, and I live on the second floor. And I wrote here, I don't know if you guys can see. Anyways, it's called Funny Stories. The day that a thick cockroach beat the shit out of me. I hope YouTube won't take it off because I said, but I didn't write the whole word there. But anyways, it's like a pleasure to be talking to you guys. And it's like telling a story, right, for entertainment or something relevant. But what happened to me, it's just like, this one is entertainment. It happened like 5 years ago or something like that when I used to live in the other house. And when I say that a thick cockroach beat the shit out of me, it's because it happened exactly that way. As I said, I live on the second floor, and it was, I don't know if it was a weekend or something. And I'll tell you something, guys, about mice and cockroaches. They were here before us, and they are everywhere. It doesn't matter what continent you live on, or what kind of fumigation you think you can, apply. They will always survive. And some of them, I don't care if you live on the 100th floor, they're gonna crawl up all the way through the tubes and whatever, and they're gonna be there in the dark of the night, in the darkest hour. They're crawling somewhere. Don't think you got rid of them, because you didn't. They're here to stay, right? So what happened to me is something I want to tell you guys about. How I took a beating of a cockroach, a thick one. It was 5 years ago when I used to live in this place. And boy, this one, it takes some counseling from a psychiatrist to really know how to explain this thing. Well, I just got home. When I was home, it was like 10 in the evening. I was just like, doing my stuff. So I decided to go to take a leak in the bathroom. Right? So that's how the whole story starts. And man, when I'm on the second floor, and there's a suite. My bedroom and a bathroom with suite. And when I walk in and I turn on the light, I see this thick, big monster right in that corner, all the way up to the ceiling there. And I freaked out, man. I'll tell you, it's not fear. It could be, maybe it could be fear. It's just, the thing is so disgusting that it makes your hair stand up. You freak out. And I had this, sprays that you sprayed on that. And man, I'll tell you what happened, the whole thing. Let me take a little sip of my tonica here, because I enjoy, shooting my videos, having some tonica or something. So what happened was that, and that's a true story. It really happened, so I'm telling you exactly the way it happened. I look at this, I keep on staring at this monster, like this black spot right there, thick cockroach. And man, how could I in the hell go to the bathroom to take a dump or take a pee or whatever with that freaking monster staring? I mean, not staring, but kind of turn his or her back on me. And then I went for that little can of spray that kills bugs and cockroaches and stuff. I found one, and that's when things start happening kind of weirdly. I remember my daughter was in the living room watching TV. My wife was in the bedroom doing something, and I was trying to go to the bathroom. Man, I'll tell you, cockroaches, they have some intelligence. I can freaking guarantee you they know something. Because that was pure revenge, right? So it was like, I'm gonna spray the shit out of you and you're gonna drop dead. So I got my spray radar, and man, I came on like stealthily into the bathroom, and that's when, you know, all hell broke loose. And I tried to pinpoint that little thing right there in the corner of my bathroom, man, and I shot it with the first spray, long spray, the big one to kill it. I'll tell you what happened. Man, the freaking cockroach, it turned around like this, and I swear I'm not really making this bigger than but man, it came directly flying into me. No, it came onto me. It wanted to get me, right? It was not trying to hide. It came to attack me. So I have the spray. As soon as I get the spray, this thing turns around and comes flying towards me. And I freaking got this pair. And man, I went on running. Yeah, I know it's weird for a grown-up man to say that, but that's what I did. And man, I'll tell you, I could see that thing coming my way with flapping its wings very speedily. And man, as soon as I tried to run off to my bedroom, this thing got into my neck. I could feel it. And oh boy. Oh, let me have a little sip of my tonica, because this story, it still gives me the chills. It sends chills down my spine. And as soon as this thick cockroach, this cockroach, he or she landed on my neck, I started like, you know, doing this stuff on my head and on my neck to see if I could get rid of the thing, the creature that, you know, was trying to, you know, I don't know, get stuck on my neck or something. I started slapping my head and my face like desperately, swiveling out like the Tasmanian devil. And man, it's a freaking true story, no exaggeration. Seriously. The first thing that happened is that all kind of shit happened. I went on swirling around before getting to my room, and the first thing is that I knocked my head against the wall here, and then as I went on swirling inside my bedroom with the thing trying to attack me, and I was beating my body, all the shit up to try to get rid of that monster. It's like, I know it went off out of my body, and it's behind you know, the wardrobe that I had in my bedroom. But I'll tell you, by this moment, I had already hit my head, and I had a scratch in my arm, and it was kind of bleeding here. Boy, it's amazing what a cockroach can cause you. But boy, I'll tell you, humans, we are fucked up. I mean, sometimes we're really weird. I got a broom, right? And I don't know, I guess I was drinking some beer or something. I cracked up another beer, and I know that the thing was hidden behind my wardrobe. And I took this broom, this big one, and I cracked up a can of beer. I gulped it down, and I said, now let's take care of that. I told my wife, no, we cannot sleep. We cannot possibly sleep with this monster in our bedroom. So it's like, we try to, push it a little bit away, out of the way, the wardrobe, and the bitch was there. Yeah. So, man, instantly I got hold of the can, spray, poison, and I sprayed it again, and I beat the shit out of it with a broom. And finally, it was almost dead. Yeah. Now, somebody might say, oh, yeah, what about animals' rights or insect rights? Fuck it. I mean, no, I'm not saying nothing. I mean, what happened 5 years ago, so who's gonna care if I kill a cockroach, right? So what happened is that, man, finally I hit that monster. And I got a little, I got a broom and a little spade or something that I had back home. And I had this, artisanal swim pool on the second floor and a big chair where I sat there. And boy, I'll tell you, let me tell you something. Not even Freud could explain that. Sigmund Freud, the Austrian father of modern psychology. And by the way, I read something about Freud. I don't wanna but I'll tell you, his contemporary friends and said that he needed 2 straight jackets put on him. He was even more insane than everybody else. He was totally a lunatic. But anyways, if you don't believe it, just read a little bit more about Sigmund Freud. Yeah, the father of modern psychology. The guy was so out there that you can't imagine. But anyways, I'm not here to discuss Freud's intelligence or mental state. Just saying things I read about him, right? So, and that's when humans start to get weird. Cause I went on the outside, and I had some sand bags there, and I was so freaked out because I had knocked my head, and my forehead, and my arm was scratching here, that I put my beach chair close to the artisanal swim pool, and I put some sand like a square, like a little coffin, and I put the body of this semi-dead cockroach. It was still with its legs, like trying to make some movement like that. And I sat there, I cracked open my can of booze, I drank it. Oh boy. As I said, what a psychologist or psychiatrist would say about that, I don't know. But that's what happened that night. I was so pissed off at an insect that I want some revenge. And I sat there, and as I drank, I see it was like this, still trying to make some, and I said, wait on there, you freaking monster. Your fate is coming to you. I'm gonna end up your misery very soon. Don't worry about that. So, I put some music on my cell phone. I was listening to some music. And my wife, she kind of came off outside and looked at me, and she was shaking and frowning reproachfully. She was like, boy, you're kind of insane. So, yeah, call a doctor or a psychiatrist or whatever, whomever you want to call. Anyways, to make a long story short, after my second or third can of booze of beer, I finally decided to put an end to that misery of that cockroach who attacked me and caused some serious damage on me, on my forehead and my arm. I got this bottle of alcohol, pure alcohol, and I poured into the sand where the cockroach's body was laying in, with, you know, doing that little movement with the legs. And I poured into it, and I went inside, found myself a matchbox, sat there, put some music, and finally I did this thing with a match. And then I set the whole thing afire. And man, that was some big fire. I saw the flames going up, and I saw the damn cockroach dying some agonizing death. But she or he, whatever, attacked me first. Right? So, I'll tell you, that was some crazy stuff. So, that's what happened. And later on, I was thinking, my goodness, us humans, we think we're so rational. But when we're alone, or when you're confronted with some unexpected stuff, we don't know what we're capable of. We might be so freaking rational as a damn gorilla. Believe me, they might be even smarter than us on some subjects. So guys, that's what I want to share with you guys today about what happened to me and the cockroach, the thick cockroach that tried to beat the shit out of me, but I took revenge, and boy, she's burning hell until this very moment, because I took care of him and her. Alright, so it's a kind of weird story, but it's a true story. So I'm telling you guys, if you like my channel, subscribe, leave a comment, or give a thumbs up to it, subscribe to it, so that I can bring more and more stuff to you guys. But for today, that's what I had to say. I have some nice, art right behind me here. Beautiful art. But that's what I want to tell you guys today about the cockroach who tried to really do me some harm. But boy, he or she, whatever the gender, it pay a high price for trying to attack a human. So, I'm not telling you to try some revenge against an insect, but that could happen, right? So, if you liked it, subscribe, give a thumbs up, right? And I'll always keep on bringing real stuff for you guys, okay? So, hope to see you guys in the next video. Now let me turn the stand off. And as I said, Sigmund Freud, you think he could explain this kind of behavior? I don't think so. He was the lunatic, according to what I read in some books. He was a total freaking lunatic. The father of modern psychology. So, don't say that this is a normal. Believe me, we're capable of things that we can never really understand. Okay, so give a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys next video. Bye bye.